Hola y bienvenidos a GCSE Spanish Practice. My name is Marina. Today we are going to practice the role play for the speaking paper foundation, which is worth 10 marks out of 50. So it's a really good chance to get that 20% of the exam done really, really well. So what is the role play about? It's the first activity in your speaking exam. You're going to see 5 sentences in English and you must prepare sentences in Spanish based on them. This is what I mean. So, instructions in English, and then it tells you how much detail, how many opinions, and so forth. You are going to take this to your preparation room the day of the exam, so you'll prepare for this. Then your teacher will read the instructions at the top of the page and they will ask you questions in Spanish, and you are allowed to read your preparation in Spanish as well. This is normally done in 1 minute 30 seconds. It goes very quickly, so there's no need to extend. Just follow the instructions. Now, this is what you would see. You're talking to your Spanish friend. Your teacher will play the part of your friend and will speak first. You're going to address your friend as tú. And when you see a question mark, you will have to ask a question. So write down a question in your preparation. And you must include a verb in each answer to score full marks. There are 10 marks. There are 5 bullet points here. So as you can see, you can get 2 per question. So for you to get 2 marks per question, you must answer the question with a verb, and when you say it or what you say, the words you say do not create confusion. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this together. We can see, say how many siblings you have and give one detail in Spanish. Say what you think about your family and give one opinion. Say what family member you get on well with and give one detail. So it's one detail, not too much. And say what activities you do with your family, one detail. And then ask a question. Ask your friend a question about their family. So the first thing you need to do, you grab your pen, your piece of paper, and you're going to number your answers on the preparation sheet. Because it doesn't matter what you hear your teacher saying, you will read what you've written down. Okay? So 1, we write 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Now, step 2, we're going to answer. Say how many siblings you have. We're going to say something like, I have a brother or I have a sister. Okay? So I write down in my preparation 1. Tengo 3 hermanos. Nobody's going to ask, is this true? Is this false? So just say a sentence in Spanish that makes sense. Okay, so you prepare something in Spanish to these instructions, which are say how many siblings you have in one detail. Tengo, a verb, 3 hermanos. Perfecto. Now let's do number 2. Say what you think about your family. Give one opinion. Opinions are usually I like, I don't like, I love. So, what do I think about my family? Me gusta mucho mi familia. I'm going to write down this sentence. It's an opinion. I like my family very much. Okay. For number 3, say what family member you get on well with. If you don't remember how to say get on well with, maybe I have a good relationship with, but I'm going to go with tengo buena relación con, I have a good relationship with, or me llevo bien con, I get on well with, and then a family member that I remember, not necessarily the actual person, and I remember the word mi abuela, my grandma. So, me llevo bien con mi abuela or tengo buena relación con mi abuela would be a really good answer to number 3. Now, number 4. Say what activities you do with your family. So we go to the restaurant or we go to the park, something like that. I have chosen con mi familia, a veces voy al restaurante. With my family, I sometimes go to the restaurant. This is extra information, really. I added it to make it more complete, to give you a better model to follow. So okay, that's what I do sometimes. I go to a restaurant with my family sometimes. And then finally, ask your friend a question about their family. How do we ask questions in Spanish? We have some options. So I'm going to show you. Háblame de, and then their family. So, háblame de tu familia. So, tell me about your family would be an option. We can always ask, do you like, and then whatever we are asked here. So, ¿te gusta? Do you like? ¿Te gusta tu familia? Do you like your family? It's a question, so we can ask it. And the other question would be, what's your family like? ¿Cómo es? And then something, in this case, tu familia. ¿Cómo es tu familia? See? So this is my prep. I did one, and I answered in Spanish, two answered in Spanish, three, and so forth, until I got to the question number 5. And then there's one more step. Now I need you to prepare your own answers by replacing the highlighted words. So pause the video and do the same, because in the next part, I will read the questions out loud as pretending I am the teacher, and you will read out your answers, and I'll give you the time to do so. Okay? So here we go. Pause the video, take your time. I would say no more than 5 minutes. All right, see you soon. Okay. Now that this has been replaced, or maybe you went for something completely different, we are going to practice. I will read the questions and you will read your prepared answers. So when you hear me asking a question, it doesn't matter, just read your number 1 and I will be saying which question I am on, okay? Right. So, ¿estás hablando con tu amiga española? Vamos a hablar. ¿Cuántos hermanos tienes? ¿Qué piensas de tu familia? ¿Con quién te llevas bien? ¿Qué haces normalmente con tu familia? Es genial. Bravo, muy bien. Bueno, now, what were the questions? What was I asking? For the first question, I said, ¿cuántos hermanos tienes? Tengo 3 hermanos, or whatever your choice was. Number 2, ¿qué piensas de tu familia? Me gusta mucho mi familia. Number 3, so let's just say number 3, the question was, ¿con quién te llevas bien? Tengo buena relación con mi abuela. 4, ¿qué haces normalmente con tu familia? Con mi familia a veces voy al restaurante. Y 5, you asked me, ¿te gusta tu familia o cómo es tu familia? And I said, sí, es genial. Bueno, had you done all of this way, you would get 2 marks per question, and that would be a total of 10 marks out of 10. So I hope this helped. For more practice, come back, like, share, subscribe to GCSE Spanish Practice. Thanks for watching. Adios.